Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Tuesday live stream. I miss you guys. Oh my God, it's been what, like 2 weeks that we have not talked at all? Oh my God, it's just been a long, long time. But I am super excited to be here with you guys today, and I can't wait to talk everything we need to talk about texting while cruising. It was something that one of you guys sent to me that you guys wanted me to talk about how to text on a cruise, how to connect, and all of that stuff. So we're going to get started with all of that. But first of all, thank you so much, Harlan, for being here today, and everybody else that don't comment on the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can actually see everybody that does not comment, but I just wanted to let you know that I am thankful that you are still here hearing the live stream. For those of you that don't know, my name is Jackie Gonzalez. I am a travel advisor for Expedia Cruises, and I work with all things travel, whether by cruise, by flights, by a rental car, a hotel stay, and all inclusive, whatever your things that you guys want to do, just call me. Just letting you guys know that, just in case if anybody's watching the replay, that's who I am. Thank you so much, Harlan, for please don't forget to hit the like button. It'll just let the YouTube channel know that we are live and then you guys are enjoying the program. I also want to thank you guys before I start the show today. Thank you for everybody that's actually watching the Europe vlogs. They're starting. We already have the travel date and one day in Rome. This Thursday, we're going to have the Colosseum, I believe, is what we're going to be showing you guys, is the Colosseum. And then it's going to be the Vatican and then so forth and so forth. There's a lot of travel blogs. They're coming from Europe. So thank you very much for those people that are actually watching. We're trying to get to 30,000 subscribers. So please help the channel out. Please let your friends, family, and everybody that you know that we are here so that our channel can continue to grow and our community continue to grow. With that being said, let's get started. Oh my God, I've missed you guys. It's just been so long. It feels like if it was like a month long. Yes, Harlan. One of the vlogs is going to be in Sicily. We actually visited Messina. So stay tuned for that vlog. It's going to be our first stop on our cruise. Right now, we're going through our travel land, like a land-based travel that we did. I actually did it with my family. So go check those vlogs out. They're really cool. You guys get to see some of my kids. You guys know Jeffy, my husband, Martine. So yeah, it's just been so kind of cool to see the vlogs again because you get to relive that moment again. So yes, thank you so much, whoever is watching and sharing the vlogs. I truly appreciate it. But with that being said, let's talk about texting while on a cruise. A lot of people, ask that question: How do I need a Wi-Fi package? Do I not need a Wi-Fi package? How can I text my family without costing me an arm and a leg? Because those roaming fees could be crazy. They can be crazy. So we're going to talk about that today here on this program. And then we're going to open it up to questions. So you guys have questions, let me know. And I'll be more than happy to answer those, or we can look them up together. How about that? So how to text on a cruise ship for free. You heard it, for free. Hello, Queen of Disney. Welcome into the show. How are you, my love? Thank you so much for being here all the way from Canada. The Queen of Disney, for those of you that do not know, she will be here in Fort Lauderdale in December celebrating her birthday. So I'm looking forward to her coming this way and her enjoying her Disney cruise. So that's a shout out to you, my love. So how to text on a cruise ship for free. So on land, is usually the fastest and cheapest way to stay in touch. And while plenty of us cruisers enjoy switching off completely out at sea, there are times when you might want to check in with your family back home, or simply track down your teenagers who could be off exploring somewhere on board. Texting on a cruise ship. This is crucial, guys, because if you don't have all the setups and all of that stuff, the roaming charges could be crazy. So sending messages is usually possible on a cruise ship. However, depending where the ship is in the ocean, there might be times where there's no signal, and in case you will need a message over Wi-Fi. You heard it right, over Wi-Fi. So if you have an iPhone, you can text over Wi-Fi, or if you have the app WhatsApp, you can text over Wi-Fi. And if you have Facebook Messenger, you can text and call over Wi-Fi as well. Oh my God, not that you put a Fisher Price phone. Lord help me. Sending and receiving text messages at sea can be incredibly expensive, guys. You will likely incur roaming charges if you can get connected, either connecting to a phone or internet data if you're using WhatsApp or iMessage. On a cruise ship, so think about it. You have to be in Wi-Fi in order for you to do it. It's generally not a good idea just to turn on your mobile cell phone and just start texting away, because trust and believe that when you get back home the following month, you don't even want to see that bill. Beware of the signal at sea. So when you're traveling, your cell phone on the top is going to say at sea. So once you see that, you know that you're away from land and now your cell phone is at sea. And that's when you're going to get all your roaming charges and stuff like that. So once you're on the ship and you're around 20 to 30 miles from the shore, your mobile phone will no longer receive a signal from the telephone mast, which is located on land. Instead, your phone can receive a signal from the at-sea providers such as Telenor, Maritime, Cellular at Sea. Most of the times when I have traveled, I've actually seen the Cellular at Sea one. It's very rare that I see Telenor or Maritime, but I have seen them before. These networks send the signal via satellites. Using the Maritime network is usually very expensive because your mobile carrier will treat this as a roaming call. Text and internet use at sea is not included in your mobile phone contract. You will pay a premium for it. Now, I have AT&T, and I actually, whenever I cruise, because I'm a travel advisor and I need my phone at all time, I actually contact AT&T. I provide AT&T with the name of the ship, the sail dates, and how long am I going to be on that ship. I make a payment of $100, and that $100 covers for all of my phone calls, all of my texting, and also data while I'm at sea. So even if I go over my $100, it only charges $100 because it's unlimited. Now, if you don't call your cell phone carrier and you just roll to your sea and then you are on the phone, then you're going to get charged. I think it's like 50 cents a text and $2.50 per minute on your phone, and plus your data. So keep that in mind when you are actually traveling on a cruise. You don't want to pay a premium for it. Even if you don't use your phone at sea, just having switch on can cost you a huge amount of money if you're using data on the background to do things like check your emails and send notifications. So keep that in mind when you are traveling. Make sure you put it on airplane mode, hook yourself up to the cruise Wi-Fi, and buy yourself a Wi-Fi package. If you don't want to buy yourself a Wi-Fi package with your cruise line, then I suggest you just put it on airplane mode and do not use it. The only places that you can use it in the Caribbean are in St. Thomas, in Puerto Rico, all the Virgin Islands, because they belong all to the United States. So anywhere of those places that you go, you can actually use your cell phone at no cost to you. Anywhere like in Mexico and things like that, you will get a charge in the other ports. So if you're looking to maybe just disconnect completely, just put your cell phone on airplane mode, and you should be fine, no problems. Avoid any unexpected charges. Excuse me. Before the ship sets sail, you should turn your phone on airplane mode. That's what we were just talking about. And the function will be disabled on your phone antenna, preventing it from using any mobile signal. I recommend switching your phone to airplane mode as soon as you board the ship so that you don't forget it to do it later, because you're over there in the party time, you're having a great time, you're having maybe some drinks, your phone might be on your pocket, and next thing you know, it's 10, 12 o'clock, midnight, and your phone is just on. So keep in mind to put it on airplane mode as soon as you hit that door, and should be good to go. If you're not sure how to do it, just search on Google for how to do this on your particular phone before you cruise. When your phone is on airplane mode, you are only able to make calls, send texts, or use internet unless you connect to the Wi-Fi. So if you need internet access while at sea, consider maybe GigSky, which offers convenient eSIM data plans tailored for travelers. And, I don't suggest, but if you want to try something like that to save a little money, check them out. And it'll be great if that's something that you want to do. How to text while you're on your cruise. There are 4 ways that you can use your phone and send texts on a ship. And these are the top 4. Number 1, let your phone connect to maritime network and send text message as normal. This method can be very expensive because you will pay not just to send and receive the text message, but also any data that comes to your phone in the background. However, you can make it cheaper with a special package such as AT&T Cruise Package, which is what I was telling you. That's what I use. And number 2, connect to the ship's Wi-Fi and use a messaging app. Connect to the Wi-Fi on the cruise, and you will need to purchase a Wi-Fi package from your cruise line. These may be available for you to buy at the set time of period when you're either booking or once you paid off your cruise. Per day, you will use it. It's a cost per day. It's a cost per day for you to use during the whole trip. If you have Wi-Fi connection, you won't be able to use it to send regular text messages, but you can use it to send text via WhatsApp, iMessage, Facebook Messenger, Telegram, or other messaging services. You can even do Instagram if you have that, or Snapchat. I don't even know Snapchat is still out there, but you can use that to connect and talk to other people, and also make Wi-Fi calling as well. Use a cruise line app to message other people on the ship. If you only need to text your cruise companions while you're on the ship, then you may be able to do so by using the cruise line app. I know that Carnival Cruise Line has one. Royal Caribbean has one. I'm not sure if NCL or MSC has the chat part of it, but I know that on Carnival, they charge you $5. Royal is free to use, as well as Celebrity. So you can use that if you're traveling with some of your family or friend, then you guys can connect through there, and it's actually free of charge. These mobile apps allow you to message people on the ship without paying for Wi-Fi or data roaming. There are more than one activation fee of some cruise lines, and the app may not work on every ship in the fleet. Scott McNeil, my brother, you are in Europe right now, having a great old time. And you're not only that you're in Europe, but you're in the Mardi Gras where we actually met for the first time. Scott, I wish you safe travels. I truly hope that you're having an amazing time, because I'm actually seeing your pictures over at Facebook. So shout out to Scott McNeil. He's over there in Europe right now, and he's doing, I think, a transatlantic, are bringing the ship back to United States. I think that's what he's doing. I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong, Scott, please put it on the comments. All right, so as we continue to talk about this, let's talk about the different cruise lines that offers these apps. Carnival, you can use Carnival Hub app. Disney Cruise Line, Samara, listen to this one, the Disney Navigator app. Holland America Line, the Holland America Line Navigator app. MSC Cruises, you can use the MSC For Me app. Norwegian Cruise Line, Cruise Norwegian app. Princess Cruises, Prince Medallion Class app. Royal Caribbean, the Royal Caribbean International app. Celebrity Cruises, the Celebrity Cruise app. We left Tenerife today and have 7 sea days to get to Celebration Key. Oh my God, I am so jealous. So, oh, this is so cool. I bet you're having a great time. That is a really nice port. I actually got to talk about that port in Across the Wave. But I know these next sea days, you're just going to enjoy the Mardi Gras. I'm so jealous, but I am so happy that you are doing when you're traveling and you're out there. So happy for you. Okay, so we come down to number 4. Wait until you're on port. Just don't talk at all. Don't worry about anybody. Just wait until you get to port. Who wants to do that, right? When your ship is in port, you have 2 options to send text message. Find a free Wi-Fi hotspot, such as the cruise terminal or nearby cafe, and send text messages while using your messaging app like WhatsApp. Connect to a local mobile network. Most UK allows you to do this for free in Europe, and send regular text messages. If you know that you'll need to stay in touch with people back home during the cruise, then it's a good idea for you to get that Wi-Fi package that's going to save you a ton of money. What about emails? Let's talk a little bit about emails. If you need to keep in touch with your employer's wish list on a cruise, there may be times where the text won't do or need to send a reply to your emails. It is possible to send and receive emails on a cruise, but you'll need Wi-Fi connection to do it. So keep that in mind when you're trying to send email. Now, here are your free Wi-Fi tips. Cruise line often have promotional offers to entice people to book cruises. This may include a free Wi-Fi package, or you may get a free onboard credit, which you can use to purchase your Wi-Fi package before you sail. If you're cruising with Royal Caribbean, there is a free Wi-Fi hack. Listen. That people have used to connect to the internet for free on Royal Caribbean ships. So this is if all things cannot work. So failing that you are other options to get free Wi-Fi. They are there to send text or free during the cruise would be to wait until your ship is in port and seek out free Wi-Fi ashore. If to find the free Wi-Fi hotspots, you can get the free Wi-Fi Finder app and just ask a crew member as you disembark. That is how you get your free Wi-Fi on it. I will say that I have booked over 4,000 or 5,000 cruises by now. Royal Caribbean is one of the greatest companies to work with when giving out onboard credit. And I do agree with that, because you can use that onboard credit to buy yourself free Wi-Fi. They do sometimes give you free Wi-Fi for booking a cruise. So you got to keep an eye on that. And they also have discounts on Wi-Fi, but all the cruise line does it as well. So that is the information for texting on a cruise. And I just wanted to provide this information to you, because a lot of people tend to kind of like ask, that's one of the things, how do I talk to my family back at home and things like that. So I wanted to bring you that information so that you have a little bit of an understanding. If you did not know, how to either text or call via a Wi-Fi, now you have a little bit more knowledge. And if you're coming in new, then you can watch the replay and check it all out, and you have it there. Okay, so let me see if there have any questions. Let me see, hold on. Don't have to worry about that. My family is on the other side. Put airplane mode on. I have airplane mode sweater. Not that you have an airplane mode sweater, Samara. That's too funny. The bill will be higher than the suite on the Disney cruise. That is very true. And I wear the oh my God, not that she wears the airplane mode. Arstill might be a good company for you to work, but they have an inferior product. Harlan, I understand that you don't like Royal. I don't know when was the last time maybe that you actually was on a Royal cruise. I really enjoy, I enjoy all of the cruise lines, whether it's Carnival. That's how I started cruising. Well, actually my first cruise was on the Royal Caribbean Chapman of the Seas. That was my first cruise. And then everything else was Carnival. And then when I became a travel advisor, then I started doing, Celebrity and all the other ones. And I can say, this is my personal opinion. Please don't take offense to it, Mr. Harlan. I like Royal because they have a great service. Um, they do a lot of great things for their customers, and it's one of the companies that I find that is easier to work with when a problem arises. So some of the other companies is a little bit harder to work when a problem arises. So, and I'm going to leave it just there. So it's one of those things that when it comes to Royal and Celebrity, amazing companies to work with. Everybody else, I'm not saying that they're not, because all the companies are great, but some are a little bit harder than others to try to help the customer out and get them to where they need to go. And if a situation happens, I'm not saying that they won't do it, but it's a little bit harder to work with. Welcome in, Miss M, my beautiful girl. Thank you so much for being here. My sister and her daughter just left a while ago. Oh, the baby was there. But if you have any questions about texting and anything like that, let me know. Right now, Royal Caribbean, if you're thinking of possibly booking Alaska for 2027, those bookings are coming. I think they're either there already or they're coming this week. So if that's something that you're thinking of doing, check it out, because as soon as those days drop, and if you're thinking of going to Alaska in 2027, guys, that is the best time to book, because they'll be the cheapest to book. So keep an eye on those travels, Celebrity Cruises as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about different things. I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks. I just wanted to share the texting information. So the texting information doesn't take a long time to talk about, but I get to have you guys for another 30 minutes, and we get to talk about all sorts of other stuff, things that are going on in the industry, new ships that are coming in, because, Legend is coming in next year. So who's ready for Legend? Like, I'm going on Celebrity Excel next month. I'm so looking forward to it. I have a trip in December. I'm going to be going to Puerto Rico for a whole week. I'm going to be spending, and I'm going to be, I'm probably not going to be vlogging a lot because I've been there before, unless it's someplace new that you guys have not seen, then I'll vlog it for you guys. Obviously, I might do a live stream so that you guys can see a little bit of the island. I'm thinking of doing maybe something like that, something very minimal. I'm actually traveling in December with my family. It's going to be 2 of my daughters, my granddaughter and her fiance. We're traveling to go see my dad. So maybe I'll do a live stream and bring my dad so you guys can say hi to him again. And yes, I do have an announcement for you guys. Hello, Miss Donnell. Welcome in, my love. Thank you so much for being here, Donnell and Jen. I do have an announcement, and this is going to sound weird, but I booked a cruise. It is a cruise line I have never been. So hopefully, maybe I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. I'm going to continue to talk. It's in February. If you can guess, what cruise line am I going in February that I have not been yet? I am looking forward to, I'm super excited to try this new brand of ship. Yes, Miss Donnell, I'm actually going to be in Puerto Rico from December 6th to the 13th, I believe. And I get to spend some time with my dad. We're not going to go to the sausage lady, but we're going to go there to eat, but we're not going to do the sausage lady thing. So, but I'm going to spend some time with my dad. Hello, Miss Jen. Welcome in. But yeah, I'm going to try out a new brand of ship. No, it's not Virgin. It's not Virgin. It is not Virgin. I knew you guys would probably say Virgin first. No, it's not Virgin. I'll give you a little hint. It leaves out of Tampa. It leaves out of Tampa. And it's a cruise line I have never been. I actually got an invitation for it, and I am super excited. Martine is going with me, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a great time. New ship, new vlogs. I can't wait to experience it. but you guys haven't figured out who it is yet. So I'm gonna tell you. I've been on Disney. I have been on Disney. It is Margaritaville Islander. So I am going on the Margaritaville. Yes, Donnell, on the Margaritaville Islander in February. Woo! I can't wait. And I got a couple of cruises lined up for next year. So we're doing February, we're doing the Margaritaville Islander. In April, we are going back to World America. I cannot wait to go back to World America in April. In June of next year, Star of the Seas. We're going back to Star because we got to do that 7-day cruise. And in November of next year, Legends. We're going to be going to Legends of the Sea. So I have all of those already booked, ready to go for next year because, and I'm actually a little worried about Legends because it's very, very close to my daughter's wedding. For those of you that know, one of my daughters is getting married next year. Even though that Legend is going to be about 3 weeks prior to the wedding, but I'm going to go for it. And on that cruise, I'm super excited because on that cruise, I will be traveling with my mom. And for those of you that know, and Sophie will be going with me. So yes, there's a lot for next year so far, more to come because I know that it's going to be more stuff during the year. But so far, that's what we have brewing for 2026. Next year, I had an Alaska cruise, but I'm moving that one to 2027. So I'm looking forward to that later down the year because we had to move it. It was a family event. And because of the wedding, we're going to end up moving it to 2027. So it's going to be a great time. Oh, I think Shirley has been on that one. I have to ask him. Oh, maybe he has. We got invited to go check it out. And, you know, I'm not going to say no to an invite. So I said, sure, let's go and let's do this. So I'm looking forward to going on the Margaritaville Islander. I do have an ocean view cabin on that one. Can't complain. You know, they invited us, so we can't complain. So we're going to roll with the ocean view. On there. It's a 5-day cruise. It's going to Progreso, Mexico, and Cozumel. So I'm really looking forward to going to Progreso. Never been. It's a new port for me. Hello, Hatbox Ghost. Hi, how are you? Welcome in, and thank you so much for saying hello. But yeah, I've never been to Progreso, so I'm actually looking forward to going to that port. One more down, you know, on there. So we're actually doing plans for 2028, thinking of possibly going to Athens and maybe doing a cruise land-based like we did for our Europe cruise. Possibly maybe end up in Barcelona, from Barcelona, maybe flying to Egypt, something crazy like that. We're still working on that. So there's a lot of stuff coming down the road for us. For those that are coming new to the channel, like Hotbox, check out our new Europe vlogs. They're up and running. We already have the travel day. We have 1 day in Rome. This Thursday is going to be the Colosseum. You guys going to see the Colosseum if you've never been. It's great. It's an amazing adventure. Great. How would I say? It was a great tour. So shout out to the tour guide on that day. I get to relive my experience all over again. And Jeffy and I were looking at the video this past Saturday, and it's just amazing. And just we were talking about the different things that we saw and things like that. So I think the vlog is really cool. The good thing that I incorporated on the vlogs is you get to see what Jaden had to say, what Martine had to say, what Sophie had to say about the Colosseum. So hopefully you guys are liking those. And we're trying to make ourselves, you know, a little bit better and, you know, to get the groove on the YouTube channel. So next year, guys, towards the end of December, I will have an announcement. It's a big announcement for our channel here. The channel is going to be changing as of January 1st. It's going to have a brand new name. I will say that. I'm going to announce it in December. It's going to have a brand new name. We're going to be doing way more things. And it's going to be hashtag Toodles or hashtag that new channel name. So we're working on all of that. We're getting everything together. New, it's going to be a new banner, new name, fresh start of 2026. And a lot of people, I talked to a lot of people, guys, before I made the decision of changing traveling with Tinkerbell. That all of this is going to be revamped, gone away, stored someplace else, and it'll be memories for a long time. We're going to come up with a new backdrop and all of that stuff. I talked to a lot of people. I think I talked to over, and I'm not even exaggerating, over 100 and something people. I ask a lot in the community, people that I know, about my YouTube name. And a lot of times, I would say 95% of the time, everybody thought that this is a Disney channel. And sadly, even though that I love traveling with Tinkerbell because it's kind of like me, everybody knows me as Tinkerbell, I have to actually put traveling with Tinkerbell, and just lay her down for a little bit and bring out something new, something that when it's out there, people would know that this has nothing to do with Disney, that it is just a cruise, travel, everything that has to do with travel. So stay tuned for December. And in December, we're actually changing everything, shirts, everything. We're having everything brand new. And so if you guys have a Traveling with Tinkerbell shirt, just keep it. It's going to be a very great memory. I tell you, I keep all of my memories, with me. But I know that it's the best thing that I can do for my channel, even though that it hurts a lot to see Traveling with Tinkerbell go away, because it's something that I've always wanted to do all of my, since I've been a travel advisor, to do a YouTube channel called Traveling with Tinkerbell. But I also know that it is the best thing for the channel so that we can continue to move to the right direction. So definitely it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the name. The name has already been picked. Everything is ready to roll. And we're going to I get to talk about it in December and give you the brand new name. And as of January, we're going to come on with a new name and a new icon and a new banner, and everything is going to be that brand new name. And the good thing is that we're going to start using the hashtag Toodles and the hashtag the new name. So every time on a vlog, we're going to hashtag, and that's going to be the new thing for the channel. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are going to like that new name and going to embrace it like I have embraced it. I've been thinking about it. I've been practicing, because I know that all of this is going to be gone. It's going to be a lot of memories, but I know that it's going to be for the best of the channel and for you guys as we continue, to move the channel forward. And to, as you can see, Jeffy's doing an amazing job with the vlogs, as well as my son. So it's just going up hill from there. We can start seeing the trend is going up the right way. We're doing things a little bit different. We're getting ready for the new, for the new adventure. We're getting ready for the new adventure that's coming to the channel. And I cannot wait. Put your new name behind you. I don't know. I'm still thinking about, because all of this is going away. I'm going to remove all of that, and a brand new backdrop is gonna appear. So I'm trying to figure out. I want to do it more cruise, more travel. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Maybe you guys can help me with the background. I would love for the community to get involved and help me with the background. Maybe, send me a little text or an IM or an email and let me know, hey, what do you think about doing this backdrop? I could consider it. We can consider it. I love my community. We can do something together, So no, I'm going to take it all down because it's more like Tinkerbell, like the grass and all of that. Maybe I'll leave the grass and put something else. I did actually receive a Lego postcard that I got to build. It's from Italy, and I just got it in the mail. And the reason why I order it, I like Legos and things like that. I'm into getting some stuff done. I actually have a camera Lego on the other side of my house that I can actually see. Um, but since we went to Italy, I saw that Lego had a little Italy postcard, so I ordered it. The one for Paris was already retired, so I didn't get to order one, which I could have. It would have been kind of great. So I might have maybe those back here. I don't know. I know I'm gonna miss the background too. I'm gonna miss traveling with Tinkerbell. Even though that, believe it or not, guys, I spent a lot of money on that traveling with Tinkerbell, and I was never able to light it up because every time I light it up, it won't look right on the camera for you guys. So I never was able to light it up. So maybe I'll order one for the other one. I don't know. We don't know what we're gonna do yet. We're still in the planning stages. We're still in October, so we have another 2 months and change to get it together and see what we are going to do in the background. Have you seen Tony's channel? Yeah, I do see Tony's channel. But we're gonna go ahead and get that together. Oh no, I don't watch the channel with the Legos. But I want to get that together. I want to do something really cool in the background, something fresh, you know. So if you guys have any suggestions that you might want to let me know, please, that would be great. I love suggestions. I will keep all the stuff that I got in the mail from you guys, that I will keep back in the new background because I don't want to just put it all away. The stuff that is going away is like all the flowers, the traveling with Tinkerbell, the 2 houses, and all of that. So that is all going away. And I made the decision to do it January 1st. We could have done it now, but I figured why not let Traveling with Tinkerbell finish 2025, and then 2026 will revamp to the new name. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I truly, guys, from the bottom of my heart, you don't know how thankful I am for all of you guys that come into the channel, that hear all of this stuff on a weekly basis, that watch our vlogs, you know, that are always on, you know, whether a text message or booking a cruise or whatever it is. I completely thank you for the bottom of my heart for being here for me, for the support. I know that our community is small, but little by little will continue to grow. That's why I always ask you to share with your friends and family. If you like what we're bringing out to you, please share with your family so that our community can continue to grow and all of that. I am super thankful to all of the people, all of the different vloggers that have helped me on the way. I could not have done all of this without, you know, the help of everybody, because this is a huge community and I'm super thankful for each and every one of them. They know who they are. If I don't want to mention everybody's name, because if I miss one, I don't want anybody to feel bad, but they know who they are because they've been with me through and through, guys. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised who I know in the travel, you know, not only in the travel business, but the vlogging, the vloggers that are out there. And I'm not talking about the vloggers, you know, that are new. I'm talking about the ones, you know, like Lali the Loca, you know, Griff and Alyssa, the Ship Life, Paging Mr. Morrow, Kyle Paulo, you know, all these people that, you know, and even Travel Spree, all these people that with time we got to seeing each other, whether on a cruise, we have said hello, we give each other feedback and different things. You know, it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing. There's too many of them to even say online, but I know you guys have been here since day one. Donnell and Jen, guys, since you guys are here, we're talking to since she goes since day one. Donnell and Jen have been. They started off as my customers. They came in through Lali the Loca when I was working with Team Jenny at the time. And I consider Donnell and Jen family, you know, even though that I do their cruises and their travel and all of that, they are family. They are part of my family. Not only we have traveled together, you know, I have gone out to meet with them and enjoy their time, but I feel that our cruise that we did, our group cruise that we did in April on the celebration, got us even closer together. And we experiment on that cruise so many great things. As you know, we conquer some things as family will conquer together. And I love you guys with all my heart. And thank you, Donnell and Jen, for always believing in me, because yeah, you guys were here since day one, since like the very first day where nobody showed up. You guys were always here. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you guys. You don't understand. It's just so many different great people across, you know, the time. And some of you guys become family. Some of you guys are my friend. And then I have a whole community of people backing us all up. And this is just starting, because we're going to get big, guys. We're going to get big. I have faith in God that we are going to get big, and this is going to be a great thing. You know, it's like everything, you know, you go back, you got to put every little grain one by one, and then you pile and you build it up. And that's what we're doing right now. We're building this channel up from the ground up. And one day when we are still here and I'm a little older, obviously, we're gonna look back and says, "Oh my God, look look at where we gotten." So I'm looking forward to those days. I'm looking forward to spending time with you guys. Next month, I'm actually gonna spend time with Cruising with Keith. He comes with us in Across the Wave. Tomorrow, talking about Across the Wave. Tomorrow there will not be an Across the Wave. Keith had to do something for himself, so we're not going to be able to do Across the Way, but he will be here with his wife next month, and we're going to do a live stream for you guys. It's going to be Jeff D, Keith, and I. So stay tuned for that one. I'm sorry I didn't meet you earlier, but I'm glad you have met. Oh, thank you, Miss M. Emily's another one that she's been with me from the longest. Samara, Harlan, and so many of you. That's why I always tell you guys, even if you put on the comments hello, and that's all you want to do, is kind of like nice to know who's here in the community. But I know that a lot of you guys have been here from the first day, and I've seen a lot of my friends go out of our community, you know, and they're no longer with us. And I wish them very well on their vlogs and on their journey as YouTubers. And it's okay, guys. It is okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. You know, I'm glad that you guys are here with me. And that's what counts, because, you know, I always tell everybody, God's put people in your path for one reason. And if he lets those people go and move them away, is because that journey with them has ended, and you just have to continue your journey and continue to move forward. God will open every door that he needs to open for you at the right time, and he will close the ones that needs to be closed. So with that being said, we just keep moving forward, right? I can't complain. I'm happy. We're moving forward in the travel business. We're moving forward with the YouTube channel, and it's just great. And it's a great place to hang out, talk about what we love to do, which is travel. And, you know, talk about all of our adventures, you know, the things that we do, where we're going next, our next cruise, our next activity, maybe a short excursion. Maybe you're going to go visit family next month for Thanksgiving. You know, those are the things that as community, and I know that we're going to continue to grow. And as we get bigger, I want to have meet and greets, you know, and if I'm traveling somewhere closer to where you guys are, then I can do a meet and greet over there. So that is my goal eventually, to get to know the community, to get to know you guys, so that you guys get to know who I am in person, not just over a video camera. And that is the goal, to one day be able to be, you know, however big we needs to be, because that's up to God to do all of that. So if we are just a community of 10, 15, and that's what it is, well, then we are happy with that. But if we're a community of 100, 1,000, I don't know how many, then we are going to be happy with that as well. So as we continue to evolve here in YouTube, continue to learn new things, continue to expand, bring out more stuff for you, continue to enjoy our time together, then we're going to continue to grow this business and grow YouTube, so that you guys can continue to come on every week and we get to enjoy time together. I will be going back to inviting more people, like people from Carnival. Royal Caribbean, MSC next year. I'm going to have like a whole entire calendar for next year. So we're going to have new stuff coming in next year. If there's something that you guys want me to do on this live stream on the Tuesday night at 7 p.m., send me a message. Give me what you want me to put out here, and I'll be more than happy to put it out here for you. Today, we were talking about texting. A lot of my clients have that question. Somebody says, hey, why don't you just talk about texting on your Tuesday live stream? So that's what we did today. So shout out to you who sent me that message. So if you want to come on the show and be part of the show with me, I'd be more than happy to have you. And people could get to see who you are and get to talk to you and all of that cool stuff. So, keep in mind that I know that this is my channel, but this is our channel because you guys are so much a part of it as I am. It's not just about me. It's about all of us together. And that's how we're going to rise up, being together in this community. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Not only for you to see the new name, and I hope you guys like it. I like it. I'm digging it. So I'm hoping that the new name will be out there. And it's part of something that I always talk about on every vlog. So I'm going to give you that hint. So I always talk about it on every vlog. So it's something that I wanted to put up with that specific name. So we came up with it, and voila, it's almost time. Like, it's almost time for that day to come. And I'm looking forward to see how you guys are going to like it. I know it's going to be different. I don't know what other people are going to say when they see the name and all of it, but I think it's going to be kind of cool. Our banner, everything is going to be changing. It's going to be more like cleaner and more everything. It's like everything. We're changing, we're moving, and we're grooving along the way. And across the way will stay the same. No change there. We're going to be talking about other ports during the year. So that's going to stay the same. Nothing is going to change with Across the Wave. It's going to have a fresh new in January. Across the Wave, the only thing that is changing is the logo. We're going to have a fresh logo for Across the Wave, but that's pretty much it. Everything else is going to stay intact on Across the Wave. Hopefully by January, I'm thinking maybe November, December, we have Jeffy back in Across the Way. A lot of people have been asking for Jeffy. He's doing great. He's just at work. Unfortunately, he had to work Wednesdays until 8 p.m. So that is the reason why he hasn't been able to come onto the show. But we are doing great, putting on his information. We did it before, so that we're doing it again. So whenever he's ready to come back and he's back to that schedule, then Jeffy will be coming back to Across the Wave. I know a lot of people miss him. Every so often when he comes and he visits me on a Tuesday, where he's not here, he has a day off. He comes and he says hellos to you guys. So what port? I don't have a port for tomorrow. Tomorrow we were going to talk about the port of Belize City, but we're moving that one. So the next port next week, Harding, is going to be the port of Cannes. I think that's how you say it. And it's one of the ports that we actually visited in Italy. So that's going to be a lot of fun to actually be able to showcase that port for you guys. And you guys, we can talk about it. And, we were actually there, so we can actually talk about it and give you guys more information. If you guys didn't see Across the Wave last week, we did the port of Los Angeles, which it was Long Beach. And that was a lot of fun. In going through that port, it was a lot. I've never been there. Eventually I want to go there eventually. And, but I'm trying to see, I was talking to my daughter because I want to go and take a cruise from that port, but I also want to go to Disney. So we're probably going to have to go there either a couple of days before and then do the cruise, or do the cruise and then stay at the end and do Disney and then fly back home. So we're trying to figure out when is that going to be. We do a mother-daughter cruise every year. So I'm trying to figure out when is that going to be, because that's going to be one of my things to do. So yeah, if you have any questions for me, just put them down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. But I do have a question for you guys. When is your next cruise? What is it that you're doing between now and December 31st, you know. Like I'm going on Excel next month, and then in December I'm going to Puerto Rico. So I'm looking forward to seeing my dad. I know that Jen and Donnell has a cruise that is going to be out of San Juan in February, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think it's in February. So I'm going to be jealous because they're going to be in the island and I'm not going to be able to go, but it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so I will be in the island. I can't wait to go see my dad. I'm trying to go places that you guys have not seen so that I can possibly maybe vlog a little bit, because you know me, I got to bring that camera along and bring you along. It's great when I bring you along. You guys get to travel with me and all of that stuff. So it's really cool. I got used to it. I'm used to the camera. I'm used to doing the live streams now. At the beginning, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little like, oh my God, like what is going on? But now I'm used to seeing you guys here every week and doing the vlogs. But if you guys have not seen the Europe vlogs, go check them out. And if you guys can do me a huge favor, click on that hype button and help me out with some points. It costs nothing to you to do. It's totally free. It's just pretty much letting everybody know that you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out there. And it gives us some points so that then YouTube can actually move the vlog along. I have yet to really speak to, let me see, I have yet to really speak to my good friend who took the cruise to Rome and NCO. A lot has been going on. Oh, and just don't go on the Epic, and whatever you do, steer away. Steer away, my friend. I remember when Em she was on that ship, and we were talking about the split bathrooms and how that whole bathroom thing was happening. It was just so funny because Em was so worried about it, and we were like trying to show, you know, what they look like and all of that stuff. It was just a great time with Em. I love you, girl. We got to catch up one day. Maybe call me one of these days and we can catch up. Yeah, no Epic. It was going to be an epic cruise for sure. But yeah, guys, we're almost at the end. We got 6 more minutes. We're almost at the end of the show. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I miss you guys. It was like, oh my God. But Sophie's birthday was on the 7th, and I completely forgot that I had a live stream. Jaden's was last week on the 15th. So it's just been crazy. And this Saturday, I'm going to give you some gossip. This Saturday, I have a family gathering here, and it's for Sophie and Jaden, guys. They don't know. Sophie and Jaden are going to have a party. And actually, my future son-in-law, Amp, it's his birthday also here in October. They don't know, but I'm going to do a party for all 3 of them, and the whole family's coming. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So we're celebrating Sophie's 17th birthday, Jaden's 23rd birthday, and Amp, I think he's 34. I'm going to put him out there. And Sophie got a job, guys. Sophie got a job. You guys get to see Sophie. She's my baby girl. She's my last daughter, my last little one. And you guys get to see her on Europe, and she's so cute. I saw her on the vlogs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's on the vlogs. So I'm super happy for her. Yeah, and we're gonna have a little get together here, you know, birthday cake, food, and everything. So it's gonna be fun. It's like I'm looking forward to it. You know, we had to push it for a couple of weeks, but it's all good. We're gonna do it before Halloween, and I have a surprise for them. You know, they're not gonna listen to this live stream, so I could tell you the surprise. The Sophie Drive, yes, Donnell, she's getting her car in December. So shout out to Soph. You know, we're going to get her a car in December. So she'll have her first car. She's driving right now. She's right now at work. They're opening a brand new store here in town, and she got hired. So she's going to be opening the new store. So they've been putting all the stuff on the store. So that's what she's doing. I have to go pick her up at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we still got time. But this Saturday, I have a surprise for all the family. Usually we have a tradition. I have a lot of traditions. For those of you that don't know, And we got a couple of minutes here. So I'm going to tell you all of my traditions that that I instilled on my children since they were babies. So for Halloween, I'm not a big Halloween person, but I know my kids like that holiday. So we usually do pumpkin carving, and we do a family gathering. We do food. Everybody comes and eat. Everybody brings a pumpkin, and we do pumpkin carving. And then we got to figure out who won the pumpkin carving thing. And we put all the pumpkins outside and so forth, right? Guys, let me tell you, I went to Walmart like month and a half ago, because this was a long time. It was like, what are we, in September, so beginning of September. And I went to buy groceries. And Walmart has this really cool Legos. I don't think it's Lego. It's called brick something, but it's kind of like Legos. And you build your own pumpkin, and you can do whatever face you want to do on it. And it comes, I think it's like 600 and something parts, I think, to it. I could be wrong. I just bought it, and they're stashed away right now. And I bought one for each of them. So on the 25th, which is this Saturday, we're going to have a birthday celebration. And then we're going to, instead of pumpkin carve, we're actually going to build our pumpkins. So I'm going to put all of that on Traveling with Tinkerbell on Facebook, so you can see all the different pumpkin faces. I think it's going to be really cute. And it comes with a little brick with a light, and you can actually light it up, and they can keep it all year round, instead of, wasting, all this money on pumpkins, and then they're going to rot out there. And then you got to throw it out, and then you got to rebuy. So at least this one they get to keep for a whole year. Ain't that cool? So stay tuned. Martin got a different one. He wanted to get something, Martin is different. So he wanted to do something. So I think his is a skull. He wanted to do something different. So I can't wait. That's what's gonna happen this Saturday. And for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, our tradition here in the Traveling with Tinkerbell home, we bring all the family together for Thanksgiving, of course, and then all of us put the Christmas tree together. This year, we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that, but they don't know. Shh, it's a surprise. But I know they don't listen to this live stream, so we're good. I actually bought a Lego Christmas tree and the Lego train and everything, and we're going to build it as a family on Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to do our tree, and then that's going to be our thing, so that I can keep it here in our home, as a thing. My kids are going to build the whole tree. We're going to all build it together as a family. It's going to be our actual Lego family tree. What do you guys think about that? I think it was, when I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, you can do this, and 6 people or whatever more can help you build it. Great thing to do. So that's one of the things that we're going to do next month. So that's one of the traditions here and in the Traveling with Tinkerbell home. So we have a lot of traditions that a lot of people don't know. And it's nice to see that my kids, as they grow up and they have children and all of that, they're doing those same traditions with their children. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Should we get a student driver sticker for Sophie's car? Martine, we're not going to do that to Soph. See how Martine is? Crazy, guys, crazy. That will be so much fun. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But with that being said, guys, I don't want to take much of your time. I will see you here next Tuesday on another show. #Toodles, and hashtag is going to be the new name next year. So I love you guys all to the moon and back. God bless each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me for this hour. I will see you in the next one. We don't have a show tomorrow on Across the Wave, but next week we're coming back with a 7 o'clock show on Tuesday and Across the Wave, the Port of Cons, on Wednesday. Love you all. See you later. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. Hasta luego, guys. Adios. Arrivederci.